hi. We are going to show off a game tonight. We're going to let you skip on ahead to the 2-minute mark. We're going to let some people drop in perhaps, and we're going to see if we can show off a game that I really do want to get. It has a lot of replayability. It is fantastic. It is awesome. I do not have the ability to purchase it yet. It doesn't cost that much, but it's on my I'm going to get this game next list. Turing Machine. But we will be a little more official here in a couple minutes. We've got our chat up, so that way if anyone pops in, we get to say hi and talk with everything. And we have our game ready to go. So again, like I said, pop ahead to the 2-minute mark. And from there, we will officially start the stream. Yes, we shall. So I hope everybody's doing well, if you're watching this part of it. No one's popped in the chat yet, but we're going to start here shortly. I've got groceries coming. I'm getting ready to revert to sublight, so I might get interrupted a couple of times, but that's okay because it's a short game to play. It's an easy game to play. For those who are logical in their thinking, it's that kind of a logical deduction game. But I get ahead of myself. 20 seconds. We'll do this official like. Ding 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 ding. Elevator music is one of my foibles. Ding 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 ding. Hey guys, look at that. Hey, you have skipped ahead to the 2-minute mark. This is Chris, the lower slower board gamer, and tonight we are going to be bringing you Turing Machine on BGA, published by Les Scorpion Masque. Designers Fabian Gradel and Johan Levitt. Now this game, it's on Board Game Arena. I normally don't do digital playthroughs, but this showed up 3 days ago. I've been playing the heck out of it. I absolutely love it. It's my new Sudoku, and when I can afford to get this game, I'm going to. But yeah, let's get on over so you guys can see what's what. And if you want to join me on Board Game Arena, just do a friend request to Chris Walrath, as you can see there, and we can play games online sometime perhaps. But we're going to explain how this game works as we play it. So let's scroll on down. We're going to start solo now. You can do different things. You can pick number of players up to however many players. You can go classic, extreme, nightmare, daily challenge. You can go standard, easy, hard. I like standard. And number of verifiers, which you'll see what that means, 4, 5, or 6. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this. Now, what this game does, it puts your mind to the challenge. Okay, boom. So we're going to come down here. Now, you must end up figuring out what 3-digit code between the blue or triangle for those colorblind, yellow square, or purple dot. And as you select a code, you're going to choose this code. So let's just an example. We'll show you what we got. So we're going to go with 2, 4, 5. And we're going to choose this code. So we have a blue 2, a yellow 4, and a purple 5. When you choose this code, it's going to get the 3 cards like would come in the game were you to purchase it. And you would take the blue 2, the yellow 4, and the purple 5, and then you are going to make sure they're all going to have punches. The 3 shapes on the corners, you're going to make sure they line up. And then you are going to pick a code card which goes behind here. And you will either have a green check mark if what you're asking the computer is true, or you'll have a red X if it is false. So these are true-false questions. Now we have yellow less than, equal to, or greater than 3. So we picked 4 for yellow, so I think that's a good one to ask. Let's ask that question of the computer. And we have a green check mark, which means that 4 is greater than 3. So you can actually here wipe out the less than 3 and the equal to, because we know it's greater than 3. Then we can go over here to our score sheet, and since yellow or the square is greater than 3, we can put X's on these. So the first question, we've already narrowed some down. Second is, we have purple 5. Let's see if purple is greater than yellow and blue, or if the circle is greater than square and triangle. Let's ask that question of the computer. And purple is greater. So that tells us immediately that since it is greater, blue and yellow, triangle and square, cannot be 5s. So already, boom, right there we know yellow is 4. Click it twice on BGA. We already know yellow is 4. Second question. That's right. We're smart and stuff. We get, in each round, we can ask 3 questions with our code. And you don't have to ask 3. If you get an answer in a round before asking 3, you can write down what your guess is and then verify it. Let's see. Are there more odd numbers or even numbers? That's not a bad one to ask. So we have 2 evens. So we're asking if there are more evens. And we're going to go down and we're going to see, yes, there are more even numbers. So even is greater than odd. So we cross out even is less than odd. So there are more even numbers, which means one of these is going to be an even number. The other one, they both could be even numbers. It just means that there is more even than odd. We have not found a solution yet. Let's double check and make sure. Let's read them all. We don't know how many 3s are in the code. There can be no more than 2. We do know purple is the biggest number of the 3, which means actually if yellow is 4, purple is 5. Wow. We actually did narrow down more and didn't realize it. And we know there are more even numbers than odd, so blue has to be even. It's 4 or 2. Wow. See, this is how you play the game, and it makes you feel smart. I like that. I like feeling smart. A 4 or a 2. So we could ask if there is a pair on the next one. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do. No, we have not done it. So we're going to enter 4, 4, 5 and test this code. And with this code, we're going to ask if there is a pair. Is there a number present exactly twice? Red X. No, so we know that it cannot be that. It is 2, 4, 5. So we're going to press pass. We have a solution. 2, 4, 5. Defeat. Horse puckies. Horse puckies. Final situation. Horse puckies. We didn't cross these off, but we know purple was the highest number. We know yellow is greater than 3. So it had to be 4 or 5. Purple is the highest number. So it has to be a 5 if that's a 4. We knew that there were no pairs, which means it had to be the 2. There are more even numbers. We did it wrong. Well, now you got to see me win one. Daggone it. Really? I don't know what I missed. Let's do it again. Start now, solo. Come on, Chris. You're smarter than this. I skipped ahead on something. I don't know what. All right. We must enter a code. we have, is yellow less than 4, equal to 4, greater than 4? We have, is blue triangle an even or odd number? How many 4s are in the code? Is blue triangle less than, equal to, or greater than purple circle? And is there a number present exactly twice? So I think we want to do blue odd, and we want to see if it's greater. So let's do 5, blue odd. Let's do yellow less than 4. So let's do yellow 3. And then we will do, let's do purple 4. Choose this code. Alrighty. So, is blue an odd number? Because I selected 5. I'm asking the computer if it is an odd number. It says it is not an odd number. So we're killing that, which means it's even. Blue is even. Blue is not an odd number. Blue is even. Right? We got that. Okay. Second is yellow. Since it's a 3, we're asking the computer if yellow is less than 4. If we wanted to ask if yellow was equal to 4, blue would have been a 4. If we wanted to ask if yellow is greater than 4, then we would have put a 5. But we narrow down potentially more by asking this question with a number less than 4, because that can wipe out 2 possibilities. Greater probability of that happening. So what's our answer? Is yellow square less than 4? It is not, which means it's equal to or greater than 4, so it's 4 or 5. Yellow square is not less than 4, which eliminates those 3. Okay. Last is blue greater than, or do we want to ask no pairs? Or do we want to ask how many 4s? There's more possibilities with the 4s. Let's ask. We may not need to know that answer. Let's ask that. How many 4s? We have 1 4. There is not only 1 4, which means there can be none, 2, or 3. So 2 or 3 is definitely still a possibility. We have not eliminated any 4s yet. We do not have a solution, so no. So we need to input a new code for our verifiers for the second round. Now we know that blue is even. Not worried about that. We know yellow is a 4 or a 5. We're not worried about that. And also it keeps track of which ones you asked. And you can see 5 was not true for A. A was the yellow. And it's a 3. So being a 3, it was not true that it's less than. So you can go back and double check and make sure what you got going on there. For this second one, I think I want to try 4, 4, and let's go with a purple 5. Let's try that. 4, 4, purple 5. Show you why. First, with 2 4s, we want to see how many 4s are in this thing. There are not 2 4s. Okay. We want to see if there's a pair, because we have a pair of 4s, so we're asking the computer if there is a pair. There is a pair of something. Okay, which could be 5s or 4s. There's a pair of 5s or 4s, because they're, or 2s. There could be a pair of 2s. No pair of 3s, no pair of 1s. And you can enter notes up here. no pair of 3s or 1s, there is one pair. So I mean, you can type in stuff so that way you know what's going on with each of these. Either no 4s or 3 4s, like that. You can do yellow is 4 or 5, like that. Blue is even. So you can put notes up here so that way you can keep track of what's going on that way. Okay, so we have asked 2 on this one. The last one is I think we want to ask if purple is greater than blue. Is purple greater than blue? It is. So purple is greater than blue. So these two are not true. Purple is greater than blue. So blue can be a 2, which means purple has to be at least a 3. So we can eliminate those. Okay. What do we know? We know yellow is a 4 or a 5. Okay. We know blue is an even number, a 4 or a 2. We know there are no 4s or 3 4s. That's still open. We know that purple is going to be greater than blue. And we know that there is a pair of 4s or 5s. If purple is going to be greater than blue, then it's not a pair between these guys. So it's not 4s here. Could be 4s here. Purple greater than blue. No blue purple pair. Okay, we know that. There is a pair, so it's going to be a pair between these two. We just answered that. There's a pair between these two. There is a pair. There is one pair, and it's not purple and blue. That is the only pair that can be there. And since purple is greater than blue, purple must be 5. All of the proofs needed to come to a solution are going to be on those cards. What are they called? I don't remember, but they're called something. Verifiers. All of your confirmation is going to be on those verifiers so you can arrive at a solution. But we, I think, have arrived at a solution. So we are going to say yes, and we're going to go 4, 4, 5. Verify. Defeat? No. Okay, I've won 15 games in a row today, and now I'm lost 2 live. This is now I'm taking it personally. Now I'm taking it personally. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we know how to play, so now I'm just gonna figure this out rather than doing all the extra talking. Okay, we need to know if yellow is 3 greater than or less than. We need to know how many 3s. We need to know if blue is greater than, less than, or equal to yellow. How many pairs and how many even numbers. Okay. We're going to go with a yellow 2. We're going to go with a blue 4. And is there a pair and how many even numbers? Let's do evens and 3s. There's 4 possibilities for each. That's horrible. Pairs. let's go with the 2 down here. All right, let's do this. Blue 4, yellow 2. Is blue greater than yellow? It is not. Blue greater than yellow? No. So if blue is not greater than yellow, that means it could be equal to, so we haven't eliminated anything yet. It could be equal to. Next is yellow. Since we have a yellow 2, we're asking if yellow is less than 3. It is not less than 3, so these are eliminated. And blue is less than or equal to, well, that's a question to ask on the next one. Okay. We need to ask if there are any pairs, even numbers. What am I more interested in? I think even numbers. 3 even numbers, there are not. So there are odd numbers. Okay. We don't have a solution. We might on this next one. It's going to be tough, though. Oh, what did we determine? Yellow is not less than 3. Okay, so we're going to go yellow 4. Is blue less than yellow? So we're going to go with the 3. And, so this is how many 3s. This is that and that. That asks all of those. Let's see if there are, how many 3s there might be. Let's try that. Okay. So 3 and 4. Is blue less than yellow? Almost sure of it. Yes, blue is less than yellow. Okay. Blue is less than yellow. Which means blue cannot be a 5. It is less than. The most it can be is a 4. Next is yellow greater than 3, because we have a yellow 4. So we're asking if the 4 is greater than a 3. No, it is not. Yellow is 3. Yellow equals 3. And since blue is less than yellow, it has to be a 1 or a 2. Next, how many, we need to circle that. How many 3s are there? No. How many even numbers are there? Is there only one even number? No. So there are none or 2. So these are odds, or they are evens, the same. All right, let's go through them. Yellow equals 3. Yes, we have that. We haven't asked how many 3s are in there yet. We know there's at least 1. Blue is less than yellow. Yes, it's a 2 or a 1. There are no even numbers or 2 even numbers, and we haven't asked about a pair yet. Okay. No, we do not have a solution. So codes. We need to know how many 3s there are. So I think we're going to put in the yellow 3. Let's try the 2s. So yellow 3. How many 3s are there? Is there only one 3? That's correct. So that is not a 3. How many pairs? Is there a pair? Yes, there is a pair. And the pairs have to be here, so that eliminates these guys. How many even numbers are there? Pow. There are not two even numbers. But there is E. Yes, there is a pair, and I didn't mark that off. There is a pair. In this last one, there is not. What did we do again? Hold on. Yeah, even numbers. Two even numbers. There's not two even numbers, which means there's no even numbers and a pair. Let's see if we did this one right. One, come on, you ever lovin' victory. That's how you do it. No one in the chat. That's okay, though. Those of you watching, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them down in the doobly-doo with a timestamp. That way I can watch it and maybe figure out what went wrong. Or if you're able to solve the first two puzzles differently than I was, go for it. Let's play another one. Oh, wait a minute. I need to make sure of something because I just did get a text and I'm waiting. Checked out. Okay, cool. Mark is red. Dunk. Alrighty. Poop. Let's see. Test one. Well, we have the yellow less than 4. We have blue even or odd. We have one color higher than the other two. We have the total of the 3 even or odd. And whether there is ascending order, descending order, or no order to them. I like this a lot. So we are going to go yellow 3. Let's go... purple. Is there anything to that? One greater than the others. Let's go purple 5, blue 3. Sure, let's do that. So with those, is yellow less than 4? Because we have a 3, so we're asking if it's less than 4. If it had been a 4, we would be asking if it was equal to. It is less than 4. So we know that, which means yellow is not a 4 or a 5. It is less than 4. Second, I want to know 3, 6, 11 if the total is even or odd. Phoenix Knight. Yes, it is a Mastermind-esque game-ish. Mastermind is kind of like Wordle, and you got to figure out how things are going. But in this, how long have you been watching? Did you just hop in? And but anyway, with the second one, we're asking if these are odd. We're asking that of the computer. So we want to know if they're even or odd. We're asking the computer if it's odd because we offered an odd combination, and it is. So the 3 will total an odd number. So we have ruled that out. It's logical deduction, kind of like Mastermind. That kind of thought process. You just need to understand how to pose questions that need verified to the computer. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, last game for Tack Up Wargaming for the top 1023. Awesome, man. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's see. We have one more to ask this round. 335. We could ask if purple is higher than... If purple is less than... that's the wrong one for that. Well, let's ask if blue is odd or even. Let's get that out of the way. Blue is odd, so we're asking the computer if blue is odd. And we get a check mark, so that is yes, it's true. So blue is an odd number, so that means we can eliminate those right there. Cool. Well, I'm glad I could provide that. We have not come to a solution as yet. All right. So we're going to pick another code. We want to know about blue being odd or even. We want to know if a number is less than the others. And we need to know what kind of order there is. So blue, odd, or even. Let's put blue 3. Let's see if, what do we have here? Let's see if yellow is less than the others. So let's go with yellow 1. And since we want to know if there's an order or not, let's see if there is no order. Let's do that. 3, 1, 4. So first we're going to see blue being a 3. We're asking the computer if blue is odd, since we're offering a blue. This verifier verifies if our blue 3 is true, an odd number is true. It is. So blue is, we already did that. Didn't we? Yes, we already did that. You bonehead. We already knew that. Bonehead. All right, we want to know if yellow, the 1, is less than the other 2 colors. So we're going to ask that question. It is not. So yellow is not less than blue or purple, which means it cannot be a 1. It's more than one of them. It's not less than both. That is asking if it is less than blue and purple. It is not less than blue and purple. That doesn't tell us anything yet. Not yet. We're going to ask about order. There is no ascending or descending order here, so we're going to ask if there is no order. And we find, yes, there is no order, so that is correct. So we eliminate ascending, descending. So we know there is no order. So that means it's going to go down, or up, down, up, or down in a pair, up in a pair and up, pair and down. But there's no ascending or descending order in this. It's not like that. However, we don't have a solution yet because I went bonehead and asking that twice. So, find the solution. No, we're going to go again. We know that they're odd. We don't have enough to go by on that yet, though. Okay. There's no order. Let's find out. The answer is going to be here. So let's find out if blue is less than the others. So we're going to go 1. What else can we ask that we haven't already? All the answers are already here. That's the only question we need to ask. 3, 5. Why not? So, is blue less than the other 2? The answer is going to be here because all of these verifiers provide all of the information you need in order to solve it. So, purple is the lowest, which means these cannot be 1. Okay. Purple is the lowest. Yellow has to be 3, so purple must be a 2 or a 1. There's no ascending order 3, 2, 1. So it has to be, and we can't go up to yellow, so it has to be a pair. I think we have 3, 3, 1. We're going to pass. We have a solution. Let's punch it in. I think that's it. Yay, victory! All right, we got that. Let's see. Yeah, ID Jester's over on his channel, and he is doing porting a Pathfinder character sheet into Foundry. And I just got my character, my core rule book today, so I'm going to be going through that. We're going to be doing us some Pathfinder, I think, online. Get some players. Let's play one more game because dinner will be here before long. So we're going to start right there. Let me make sure of something. Yes. Okay. Yep. One more game. Let's nip this one. See how quickly we can do it. Yellow less than 4. So we're going to go with the 3. Is blue less than the others. So we're going to choose the 1. And I think we want to know how many 3s. So let's try that. Let's do this. Okay. So is blue less than the others? That is a false statement. Blue is greater than. Oh, we did that wrong. Jeez. Damn it. That was a waste. All right. God bless. Come on, Chris. Head in the game. Read all the words. We asked if 4 was less. If yellow was less than 4, it is not. So it is 4 or 5. I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, I know, right? Oops. This is blue and yellow combined less than 6, since we have a blue and a yellow totaling 4. So is it less than 6? It is not less than 6. I wasted 1. So blue and yellow not less than 6. So it can't be, it's not less than 6. It could be a 1, 5. That's 6. So that doesn't eliminate any of these yet. Heckling Peanut Gallery. Dude, rock it. Rock what you do, man. Alright, no solution because dumb. Alright. God bless. I can't believe I did that. That was stupid. Alright, we want to find, let's see. We want to find out if blue is greater. We want to find out if blue and yellow together is greater than 6. We want to find out if purple is even, I think is what we want to do on this one. Is it? Or how many 3s? Let's instead do how many 3s. Let's get one of those out of the way. Okay. So. 4 or greater. Needed to cross that out. I got to remember to do that. 5 and 4, blue and yellow. Is it greater than 6? It is not. Blue and yellow equals 6. Which means blue and yellow equals 6. That's 5 plus 1 or 2 plus 4. Blue is none of those. Which means blue is not greater. We don't need to ask that question. So we can ask if purple is even or odd. 3, purple, so it is an odd number. We get rid of the evens. And with one more, we can ask if how many 3s there are. So we're asking if there is 1 3 in this code. There is not only 1 3. Okay. Now, cross that off. Purple is odd. All right. So that equals 6. We had set blue greater than, but we found that blue is not greater than both. So we didn't need to ask that question. Actually, we can go ahead and just X that off even though we didn't ask it. There's at least 2, 3. Oh, nope, there is not 1 3. And since 2 are already eliminated, that cannot be a 3. Okay, so yellow or purple is greater than the others, and we don't know which. Purple is odd, but it's a 1 or a 5. Yellow is a 4 or a 5. It equals 6. Let's try, and we don't have a solution yet, I don't think. We want to see if yellow is bigger. We want to see if yellow is a 5. Well, now we don't need to ask all those questions. Let's do yellow 5. Then we'll know which one is bigger. No, let's not. Yellow 4, purple 5. That way if we need to. Let's go with blue. No 3s. Alright, we'll choose this code. What do we ask first? Do we ask if purple is bigger, or do we ask if yellow equals 4? I think that does both. So is yellow equal to 4? It is not. Yellow is a 5. And this says that yellow has to be bigger than both, which means we can see that purple has to be a 1. But what is blue? Yellow and blue equal 6. 1, 5, 1. Pass. Solution. 1, 5, 1. Verify. Victory! Yes! Under 6 minutes. I've done one just under 3 minutes. 2 rounds, 5 verifiers. But I'm hangry. Oh man, but yeah, this is a Turing machine. And again, if anybody would like to get on to BGA, BoardGameArena.com, and look up Chris Walrath, send me a friend request. Yeah, we'll be friends. We'll play games online. I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, that's it. I wanted to show you my new cool game that is next on my list to buy that I can't afford to buy yet. But the second I can afford to buy a game, this is going to be it. And it comes with only it comes with very limited amount of verifiers and cards and everything. Can you do one faster than my last date of 2 minutes? Okay, all right, challenge accepted. One last one. Let's do it. I'm gonna blast it. One last one. Let's see what we get. Ready? Okay, no explaining, just thinking out loud. Let's do it. All right, we need yellow. Is it a 3? We need how many? Need blue 4, purple 4. What have the most? How many even numbers? Whether it is, let's do that. Let's see what we get. We need to get the ones that have the most. We can rule out. 4 and 3. So is yellow and blue greater than 6? It is. Okay. Yellow and blue is greater than 6. Is yellow less than 4? It is. So we can do that. Yellow is less than 4. Now, with greater than 6, for 3 plus 3 is 6. It's greater than 6, so it has to be a 5 or a 4. That's fine. Next, is there a pair or how many even numbers? Let's go with even numbers. There's more to ask on that one. There are 2 even numbers. Okay. No, we do not yet have a solution. Let's see. We're blasting this. We want to know if it is even. We want to know if there is a pair. And we want to know if... That's actually enough right there. That's enough to do it. Because that'll narrow everything down. Then it's just logic from that point. So let's see. Is yellow even? It is not even. So it's a 1 or a 3. It cannot be a 1 because 1 plus 5 is 6 and it's greater than 6. So that is a 3. Next, is there a pair with the 2s? Is there a pair? There is a pair, which means this has to be a 4 or a 5. Nope. That could be a 3. Don't do that to yourself, Dippy-Doo. We got to ask one more question. Did we do B? B is odd, so we wipe that out. There is a pair, yes. All right. That's a 7 or an 8. Those are both greater than. We've answered them all. We just need to figure it out. Yellow is less than 4. It's a 3. That's all it's left. Yellow is odd. It's a 3. There is 2 even numbers, 4 and 4. We have got it. Yes, we have a solution for it's not going to be less than 2. However, victory. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Timer went off. No, I just jumped out, reverted to sublight, so I need to do something on my Star Wars game because I'm a freighter pilot and I make deliveries and everything, and I make all kinds of money and I barter for stations and stuff like that. You know, it's cool, it's fun, passes the time. I'll have to share that sometime with you guys. But anyway, yeah, boom, there it is. Nailed it. 2 rounds, only 5 verifiers, and we got it. Challenge accepted. Not 2 minutes, but 3:09, one of my better times. But yeah, that's it. This is Turing Machine on Board Game Arena, published by Le Scorpion Masque and designers Fabian Griddle and Gridel, I don't know, and Johan Levitt. So, Phoenix Knight, thanks for coming in and putting up with my dulcet tones in the background while putting your video back together. I'm going to go downstairs and get me something to eat. But, guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you have any questions at all, comments, concerns, put them down in the doobly-doo with a timestamp so I can see what you're talking about. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the dinger bell thingy so that way whenever I upload content, you'll know that I have. If you're at this point in the video, I have no shame in asking because you stuck around for a reason. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Phoenix, have a good one, dude. Take care of yourself. We'll get up and keep on rolling. Yeah, that's a wrap, isn't it?